told your friend you're not okay.
Get ready, because this one wasn't just another viral sensation. It was a moment that shook the internet and left millions of people around the world speechless. Not because of the controversy, not because of the grand stage, but because of one simple act that revealed the true identity of Kim Taeyong. The story began when a simple photo circulated online. There was no studio lighting, no choreography, no glamorous concept. Just Taeyong and a small dog that approached him without hesitation. Within minutes, the image became a spark that ignited a global wave of emotion. The public reaction was explosive, and entire timelines were filled with cheers, tears, and gasps of admiration for the humanity of a global superstar. Many never expected this moment to be so powerful. A dog that usually takes time to trust humans, instead, immediately approached Taeyong as if it had known him for a long time. No script, no coercion, no forced gestures. Just a calming energy that flowed so naturally from him. Netizens quickly concluded one thing: animals can't pretend. They only respond to the sincerity they feel. And from the way the dog leaned in trustingly, the world knew Taeyong wasn't acting. He was sincere. This is where the viral dominance began. Hashtags about Taeyong and BTS once again dominated global trends. Fans poured out their emotions, expressing their touch, tears, and even pride at how an international figure could show such a tender, personal side. But what made the world even more excited was how international media stepped in. Many prominent outlets highlighted the moment as a demonstration of unfiltered kindness in an often overly structured entertainment era. Cultural analysts also chimed in. They called Taeyong a living example of a new generation of public figures, one where power comes not just from the spotlight, but from empathy that can be felt worldwide. In an increasingly competitive industry, someone like Taeyong stands as a symbol of authenticity. His tears, his smile, even his way of treating animals, it all felt completely natural. Even more surprising, international animal rights organizations began to show a keen interest. They saw an opportunity to strengthen animal protection campaigns through someone with both global influence and a genuine heart. Some activists even claimed that that single moment was enough to move millions to care more for the living things around them. It was a domino effect that only someone with Taeyong's peaceful aura could create. Haters who had previously belittled or questioned his actions suddenly lost their argument. There was no way to dispute the authenticity of the moment. There was no way to manipulate a dog's response. And that was the most compelling evidence. The world was even more amazed, not because Taeyong was trying to prove anything, but because he wasn't trying at all. Netizens around the world began to dissect every detail, from the way Taeyong tilted his body to make the dog feel secure, to the incredibly gentle look in his eyes. International content creators held up this moment as an example of celebrity behavior done right, something considered rare in an industry steeped in strategy. And the longer it was discussed, the greater the wave of admiration that came from all directions, even from those who had never followed K-pop before. People who had never even heard of BTS began to ask, "Who is Kim Taeyong?" And once they found the answer, they immediately understood why the world loved him so much. His influence has transcended music, fandom, and even cultural boundaries. He is now considered a global icon of empathy, someone whose presence can touch every level of society. Rumors abound. Several major brands are reportedly interested in making him the face of environmental and animal welfare campaigns. If true, the impact could be enormous, combining the power of the entertainment industry with a genuine social mission. But beneath all the speculation, one thing remains clear. Taeyong's appeal isn't built on promotions, but on his character. He doesn't need to try to look good. He never pretends. And perhaps that's precisely what makes it so difficult for the world to take their eyes off him. Everyone is waiting for the next surprise, because if one simple interaction can move the world this much, then there's no telling how much impact his next small step will have. And over time, this moment has gone from being a mere viral sensation to a milestone. Taeyong is no longer seen simply as an idol with incredible skills and visuals. Meanwhile, This is the side of Taeyong that captivates the public even more. When the stage lights go down and the cameras stop rolling, he remains the same person, warm, calm, compassionate, and deeply human. This consistency is what sets him apart from other public figures. He not only sparkles on stage, but also shines in his everyday life. Ultimately, the world has realized one thing. A star's greatest power lies not in the applause they receive, but in the emotional imprint they leave behind. And in Kim Taeyong's case, that imprint isn't just visible, it's felt by millions of hearts around the world. And now, the public isn't just anticipating his spectacular work. They're also anticipating the small, pure, and simple moments that secretly hold far greater power. Because if a single pet to a dog can shake the world, imagine what will happen when Taeyong delivers his next surprise. The world isn't done with Kim Taeyong yet. And it seems Taeyong isn't done bringing warmth to the world either.